There was an early 1900s act named Sober Sue, whose draw was she never smiled. A theater offered $1,000 to anyone who could make her laugh, attracting big comedians. Crowds came out to watch them try and fail, giving them a free show. Later it came out that Sue suffered from facial paralysis. Basically that was the premise of a stunt at the Hammerstein Victorian Theatre in New York in 1907. The theater offered $1,000 to anyone who could get Sober Sue to crack a smile. During the intermission of whatever show happened to be playing at the time, Sober Sue would appear on stage and you could tell your best jokes and funniest stories trying to get her to laugh. All summer long, people tried and couldn't do it. Word got out, and even the professional comedians showed up. Some of the biggest stars of the day would come on stage and give it their best, and true to her name, Sober Sue just wouldn't crack a smile. Crowds got bigger, not for the stage show, but for the intermission to see if anybody could get Sue to even smile. So the offer was extended into the fall, and finally as winter approached they took the sign down, and the offer came to an end. Later it was revealed why nobody was able to get Sober Sue to even smile. Sue couldn't laugh or even smile if she wanted to. She suffered from facial paralysis. And the whole thing was a scam to get the best comedians to appear at the theater and basically do their act for free. This is the first troll, ladies and gentlemen. Make your disability work for you. This is why shutting down freak shows was a mixed bag at the time. Many people who could otherwise not find work at all lost their only income. Now they just get on Dr. Phil. Buddy of mine in high school had diabetes and had an insulin pump. Thing was, this was the exact time that MP3 players were getting huge in the early 2000s, and his pump just so happened to make a little beep every time he pressed a button on it. The day came where we had a substitute teacher in our class after lunch and he needed a bit of insulin. So he breaks out the pump from his pocket, does a couple beeps, then puts it away. The sub comes over and says, "Give me that." My buddy says, "Give you what?" He says, "The MP3 player you just put back in your pocket. I heard you messing with it." I swear he deadpan looks this guy in the face and says, "I can't. I'll die." The entire class realizes what he's doing, and we are all hiding our giggles. The sub calls for an assistant principal. There is administration involved now, and he keeps just saying, "No, seriously, I'll die if I give this to you. Don't take it from me." Finally he says fine. He pulls out the pump, then lifts up his shirt to start taking the tape off his stomach when the assistant principal realizes that the sub was trying to take this guy's insulin from him. The look on their faces. Fucking lols all around. Dude embraced the beatus. Despite her facial paralysis, Sue never laughed much anyways. She was too depressed about having facial paralysis. That's a real slap in the face. No big deal for her. This is actually really common. Most people I tell jokes to suffer from this. Look. It's as he said. I feel like it's kind of cheating, but more power to her for capitalizing on her disability. I have a feeling she didn't capitalize much there. Instead of being used for someone else's profit, well, at least she got to see some comedy shows for free. In high school I used to joke about my heart problems. For example, if the teacher gave us an assignment, I'd say, "I can't do this. I have heart problems." I still had to do my assignments and stuff, but it made people laugh, so that's good enough for me. It's like when my boss asks me to work Saturday and I tell him I can't because I have erectile dysfunction. I mean, all we do on Saturdays is dick around, so I guess that checks out. I hope you enjoyed watching. Like, comment and subscribe for more content. See you next time.